Just to reiterate, I have managed to avoid all but one spoiler from this direct, which was actually spoiled like last week because it was an early. Well, it was a heavy rumor, which turned out to be true. So I know what it is. I'm not going to say what it is, just in case you guys have not seen anything. I'll point it out when we get to it. I haven't seen anything about it, and I don't know how it all works. I just know what it is, basically. So yeah, let's get going.
Peggy 18.
Let's bring it up a bit. About there should be good, I think. All right. Oh, as usual. Sorry, just to pause it. I'm going to sparingly look at chat because I want to completely kind of focus and react to this as normal as I can, basically. Oh, Splatoon 3 expansion stuff, I'm guessing. This doesn't particularly do anything for me because I haven't really properly played any Splatoons. But supposedly the single players are quite good. I guess this will be a release date because it's been announced before this, but I don't think we've heard any sort of release date for this yet. Is the sound okay, guys? Crank it up a bit, or is it alright as it is? Is this like a... Is it like a roguelite mode then? Sounds good for me. Okay. Yeah, it looks kind of like a roguelite mode or something. I do like a roguelite.
皆さんこんにちは。任天堂ダイレクトの案内役を務めます高橋です。最初にご覧いただいたのはスプラトゥーン3のエキスパンションパス第2弾サイドオーダーの映像です。本作は秩序の塔を舞台にプレイヤーの能力を強化しながら攻略していく内容で繰り返し何度も遊べる一人用のゲームモードとして開発を進めています。配信時期は2024年の春以降を予定していますのでもうしばらくお待ちください。それではヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Right, headlines always usually pretty good for some good stuff.
The toys are back in town.
Oh, I haven't seen one of these for a while. Is it a remake?
Mario. The rivalry that heated up on Game Boy Advance reignites on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, it's a remake, isn't it?
With his eyes on the prize, Donkey Kong has stolen all the mini Mario toys from the factory. And it's up to Mario to track him down.
It's a remake of the, I want to say it was a DS game.
In each stage, contraptions and other challenges
Actually, it
await.
might be GBA.
Observation and action are vital to your success. Mario needs to reach the key, but he can't quite cross the gap. That monkey's tail looks a little suspicious though, doesn't it? If Mario does this, now he can get across and safely grab the key. Platform too high? Reach it with a handstand jump or a backflip, like that.
Sounds perfect. Brilliant. Good.
Observe and act to collect mini Marios, clear stages, and face Donkey Kong head-on. In this updated version of the game, you can play with a friend in local co-op. However you choose to puzzle your way through, it's up to you to recover the toys.
I have to find out which one that's based on.
Launches on Nintendo Switch February 16th.
So I want to say there was a.
On Nintendo eShop
I'm sure there was a good
presentation.
couple of those that came out.
Save the prince and the world.
This game looks sick. I'm down for
Guide
more.
Sargon as he sets off to save the Prince of Persia and restore the world's balance. Tapping into the roots of the Prince of Persia series, this game features 2D, side-scrolling action-adventure gameplay. Dash through breathtaking environments in a mythological, Persian-inspired world. But don't linger too long if you hope to survive. Harness sword and bow techniques, as well as time powers, to best these hostile lands. As your journey progresses, Sargon will grow stronger and learn new abilities that expand his arsenal. Equip amulets to further boost your abilities, among other perks.
I'm very excited for
The number
this.
of amulets you can equip is limited, though, so choose wisely.
I think it's going to go under the
Use
radar a
everything
little
at your
bit
disposal to
for most
navigate
people.
this harsh world and defeat the mythical beasts that stand in your way. Get ready to save the prince and discover the mysteries of Mount Kaf. When Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown
I am absolutely all
launches
over
on Nintendo
Metroidvanias
Switch
as well, dude.
January 18th.
They're so good.
You can receive the in-game Warrior Within outfit by pre-ordering the game from Nintendo eShop.
Warrior Within, the edgiest of the Prince of Persias.
These games will help you chase your passions. Rev up for true arcade racing in Horizon Chase 2.
Okay.
Speed through stunning environments, each with its own dynamic art style, while overtaking your rivals on the road.
Never played the first
Play
one.
the main campaign to
think it
unlock
was
vehicles, courses,
pretty well
and
loved,
more.
though.
You can also upgrade your vehicle and style it to fit your high-octane needs. Itching for more racing action? Up to 4 speedsters can put the pedal to the metal in couch co-op or online. Go full throttle in Horizon Chase 2, launching on Nintendo Switch shortly after this presentation.
So it just kind of looks like a simple version of
Warm
Outrun,
up for
doesn't it?
musical mayhem in this rhythm-based adventure. Time your button presses with the music to solve puzzles and battle bosses.
Oh.
Over 30 thrilling tracks await, including music from iconic Konami games. Up to 4 friends can battle it out in versus modes or jam together in local or online play. Super Crazy Rhythm Castle launches on Nintendo Switch November 14th.
I like the animation style.
Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation.
Is this Konami not being shit? Yes! Spy Family!
Anya Forger has a new assignment from school, creating a photo diary. On weekdays, you'll head to class, then enjoy family time in the evenings. On days off, you can visit all sorts of exciting places, like the beach or an art museum, in search of subjects to photograph. How will you spend your time with friends and family? And what kind of photo diary will you help Anya make? Spy Anya Operation Memories launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Interested, but anime games are usually trash, so...
Mario's first RPG adventure returns. Super Mario RPG is back with updated graphics. Let's go over some new and returning gameplay
Check it, I
features.
hope that's not a spoiler for the state of play.
Time your button presses with action commands to increase damage dealt or decrease damage received. When you time your attacks perfectly, you can now damage all enemies at once.
I'm quite interested to see how well
Every
this holds
successful
up.
action command will fill this gauge.
They probably
When it's
updated it a
full,
little bit,
you
haven't
can
they?
unleash the 3-character triple move. Depending on your current party, the move will change, so experiment with different combos. During your adventure, you'll encounter bosses with colorful personalities. After clearing the game, you can fight some of them again. But these powered-up bosses aren't gonna be easy.
Wow, okay.
set off for adventure with Mario and Friends when Super Mario RPG launches on Nintendo Switch November 17th.
Nice.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
I'll probably pick that up at some point.
Hey. Look alive. We're almost there.
Oh, something. Oh, not Lost
The
in Blue,
Nintendo
is it?
DS game,
Another code. That was
Two
it.
Memories returns on Nintendo Switch. One day, a young girl named Ashley receives a letter from the father she thought had passed away.
This is an old
Seeking
franchise to bring
answers,
back.
She sets off for the solitary Blood Edward Island in search of him. Once there, Ashley encounters puzzles and obstacles that hinder her investigation.
I think I've got at least one of these games, but never. It's just sitting in the pile of shame. They always look pretty neat though.
You see me?
She also meets a mysterious boy. What truths await Ashley in this place?
And no matter how hard I try, I can't remember
Okay, that's
Dad's
good.
face. Who are you?
Another Code R, Journey into Lost Memories, the sequel to the original game, is also included.
So this is like Juliet, huh?
Right, because I think another
Play
code
both games to
R
experience the full
was
story.
a Wii game.
Unravel both adventures, fully enhanced for Nintendo Switch, when Another Code Recollection launches January 19th.
And then the first one was a
Pre-orders
DS,
begin on
original
Nintendo
DS
eShop
game. I
shortly
think
after this presentation.
that's kind of cool.
Nintendo DS と Wii で発売した2つのア
Oh,
ナ
there
ザ
you
ーコ
go.
ード。
DS and Wii, yeah.
グラフィックはもちろん、すべてを一新してアナザーコードリコレクションとして任天堂スイッチに登場します。発売までもうしばらくお待ちください。続いてはこちらをご覧ください。
Okay. Super Princess Peach or whatever. Did they actually give this game a name? I don't think they did they?
One day, a loyal toad presented a flyer advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater. Princess Peach and some toads went to go see it. But then,
Kyle, thank you for the raid, dude.
the Wicked Grape and
How
the
you doing?
Sour Budge suddenly made their grand entrance and took center stage. Now, it's
I
up
take
to
it you've been
Peach
watching
and the
this or
theater's
watching
guardian
State of
Stella
Play.
to save the play and the day.
Magic Gamer, welcome.
This perfect
I
performance
apologise
has
for not doing a
become
proper
terrible tragedy.
introduction, but actually, no, you know what?
Luckily, Peach can
This isn't live. I can pause it. Yes, this is the one good thing about not doing it live. Although, actually, I can pause it normally as well. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Isn't that the character from Balan Wonderworld? You need to go and stand in the fucking corner, Reese. You didn't catch either of these, to be honest. How is it so far? Yeah, I mean, you've not really missed anything major from the direct yet. We're only maybe about a quarter of the way into it, maybe a third. So yeah, you haven't missed too much. How was your stream though, dude? Let's give Kyle a shout out. What was he playing? Oh man, oh yeah, of course you've been doing Baldur's Gate, yeah. Did Reese throw you as a cat this time? So much fun, honestly. Yeah, it looks incredible. I don't know when I'll ever get around to playing it because I mean I play games like that at a glacial pace anyway. So one being that long, it'll probably take me like 300 hours to do. You don't make a habit of tossing cats. Good, because I will call Peter on you. Actually, I won't because they're fucking shit company. RSPCA. There you go. You managed to get it for free? Really? How does this happen? Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna... I'll wait until they do because I'll probably do a physical release for it once they've got the majority of the patches out. I'll probably grab it then, I think. Applied on a Twitter form. Oh, of course, yeah. I'm trying to get my keymailer status back because I lost it from not streaming for so long. Larian gave you a copy. Okay. Well, guys, welcome in. I won't keep the people watching waiting any longer because we've already had a massive chat before this. But yeah, I come and watch with us. What have you missed so far? There was a Splatoon 3 expansion which was already announced. They're just showing more of it, I think. Mario vs Donkey Kong, which is a remake of it was kind of like a GBA/DS series. Showed more Prince of Persia off. Horizon Chase 2 is out today on Switch. Super Crazy Rhythm Castle looks like a Konami puzzle/rhythm game of some sort. There's a Spy Family game about Anya, which could be good, but anime games and all that. Showed a bit more of that Mario RPG off, and they just showed another Code Recollection, which is a remake of the first only two Another Code games. And now we're just into the Peach game, which I can see the name at the bottom here is called Princess Peach Showtime.
Use the power of Stella's ribbon to face off against the Sour Bunch.
So yeah, nothing huge so far. A lot of it we already knew about.
The ribbon alone won't always cut it, though. So let's do this. Whoa! Peach transformed into Sword Fighter Peach.
Musketeer Peach.
By transforming, she can use fantastic show-stopping abilities. Fend off the Sour Bunch with sensational swordplay. Can Peach save this performance and its performers? There are more stolen shows to save. Valuable artifacts from this museum have gone missing. Become Detective Peach, investigate clues, and track down who done it.
This looks like it'll be pretty fun.
Desserts have been snatched from this sweets festival. Turn into Patissiere Peach and save it from a sugar crash.
Is she basically
The
just
Sour
Kirby?
Bunch got their hands on this martial arts school. Become Kung Fu Peach and take it back from these foul fiends.
What's up, John? Merciless Flash, welcome. Kung Fu Peach, what?
Many other transformations are just behind the curtain.
Peach did get a game on the
stage is
DS.
set. Our leading lady is ready for the spotlight.
Super Princess Peach.
Princess Peach Showtime makes its debut
Not
on
sure.
Nintendo Switch.
I never got
March
around to playing it,
22nd.
but I heard it was pretty good.
Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation.
It was good, John, you say. Yeah, I thought it was.
ご覧いただいたのは変身によって遊びも変化するプリンセスピーチショータイムです。映像で紹介した変身以外にもまだあるようなのでお楽しみに。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
A new saga begins.
Ooh, we haven't seen many of these.
A multi-layered RPG full of rich stories awaits in Saga Emerald Beyond.
Is that a new one?
There are 6 heroes to choose from. A young man who fights with sentient puppets. A witch disguised as a schoolgirl to mask her identity.
We got very few of the Saga games in the West.
A crime-fighting duo chasing down a mysterious organization. A songstress mech who lost her voice and body. And a king of darkness.
I seem to
who was
remember them being
recently reawakened.
very, very hard
Select a
or
hero,
very in
then
depth,
follow
though.
their journey through 17 interconnected worlds as they strive to achieve their goals. How the story unfolds is in your hands. The choices you make can unlock different paths, more than ever before seen in the Saga franchise.
Looks like a Tom game.
Fight in timeline battles, turn-based combat in which turn order is crucial to victory. Use special techniques to control the order of actions, or activate team combos to swing the tide of battle in your favor.
I've always liked turn order based ones ever
Saga
since
Emerald Beyond
Grandia came
launches
out.
on Nintendo Switch next year. The legendary Raider returns.
Okay, how this has been
The
talked
first
about for
3
ages.
Tomb Raider games, all with upgraded visuals, are venturing onto Nintendo Switch in one daring collection. As the fearless archaeologist, Lara Croft, you'll travel the world
Okay.
and face off against deadly foes and even deadlier legends. Climb, backflip, and swan dive through perilous quests spanning different countries and mythologies.
So it looks like you can have both
Along
graphics.
the way, you'll solve puzzles to uncover treasures of the ancient world and unravel mysteries lost to the ravages of time.
Does it still have
This
the jank?
faithfully remastered trilogy
like jank
comes with
jumping
all of
and
the
stuff?
expansions and secret levels for each game. You can also toggle between the original polygon look and the upgraded visuals at any time. Tomb Raider 1 through 3, remastered starring Lara Croft, launches on Nintendo Switch February 14th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop.
Thought you were going to say
shortly after
jank
this
tits. No.
presentation.
No.
This detective's got a second bolt of brilliance.
All right, so we can see more of this. I haven't played the first one of
Every great
these.
detective starts their
Either.
day early.
This is Rhyme City, a place where humans and Pokemon coexist. The detective duo of Pikachu and his partner Tim investigate various cases while
Harry
searching for Harry,
Goodman.
Tim's missing father. Tim interviews people, Pikachu interviews Pokemon, and they find the truth together.
See, normally I wouldn't buy a
They'll also
Pokemon
rely
game,
on
but
other Pokemon
I'll
to
get this
broaden the
one.
scope of their investigations. Follow Sense with Growlithe. Smash rocks with Darmanitan.
I'm not a fan of
Peer through walls with
traditional
Luxray.
Pokemon.
Can Tim and Pikachu solve all the mysteries and find Harry? Find out when Detective Pikachu returns. Launches on Nintendo
shit,
Switch
that's,
October 6th.
That's soon.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. This game's a
Ah,
real
Trombone
toot.
Hero.
Raise
This,
your brass for the
this
quirky
makes
rhythm
sense.
game, Trombone Champ.
Sorry, Trombone Champ. That was it.
Play the notes in time with the music as best you can. But how you play that horn is up to you.
I feel like this kind of
You can
game
use gyro
needs
controls to adjust the pitch
the
up and
custom
down,
songs, though, doesn't it?
or the IR motion camera on the right Joy-Con controller. The controls are pretty unique, and mastering every control scheme won't be a walk in the park.
Unique.
Honk your way through nearly 50 songs spanning various genres, from classical to electronica and everything in between.
4-player
Plus,
mode.
up to 4 musicians can band
Is that new?
together in local multiplayer. Trombone Champ slides
okay.
onto Nintendo Switch shortly after this presentation.
Stealth drop.
Battle your way to victory in these Nintendo Switch games. 10 teams of 3 will duke it out for survival in this online battle royale brawler.
Oh, great.
Knock your opponent's health down to 0 and deliver a finishing blow, or shove them off the collapsing terrain to win.
It's League of Legends from
Choose from
Poundland.
15 heroes, each inspired by a different mythology. Work with your allies to be the last team standing. Battle Crush is free to play and launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch next spring. A closed beta test will be available
Generic
this
twirly
October.
whirlies.
Lead your mercenaries to fame and fortune in this open-world tactical RPG. Take up various contracts, from protecting townsfolk from thieves to vanquishing the land's most notorious figures. Before battle, equip your mercenaries with the best gear and skills to claim victory and live to see another day.
Not heard of
Up
this.
to 4 players online can jointly command a troop and journey together across this vast world.
That looks like it could be quite good.
Wartales launches as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch shortly after this presentation.
Looks like it make quite a good Switch game.
Run and gun
Contra?
in this reimagining of the beloved NES classic, Contra. Blast through explosive stages with a devastating arsenal of weapons to crush the Red Falcon forces. Spring into action with easy pickup and play controls.
I'm not sure I
and a variety
trust
of difficulty
Konami with
options.
Contra
This
after what they did
reimagining
last
from
time.
Konami and Way Forward.
Oh, it's Way
features
Forward.
new
Okay,
weapons,
no, change my mind.
enemies, powerful super attacks, and a 4-player co-op mode. Contra Operation Galuga storms onto Nintendo Switch early next year.
All right, that's a surprise.
Liberate your kingdom. Reclaim your destiny.
Oh, I like the art on this.
'Tis a grievous tale which speaks of Fevrith, one of stolen destiny, stolen minds, and stolen nations. Yet as the world stands consumed by immense evil, a fallen
Is that
prince
Vanilla
shall rise
Vanilla
again,
Soft or
ring
whatever they're
of
called? I
legend
forget the names of
lighting
them.
his path.
That is the ring of the unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornea's royal lineage.
Man, it's music.
Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil.
Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother.
This art looks fucking incredible.
Freely traverse an expansive world. Gather new allies, forge your bonds, and lead the liberation to glorious victory. Cultivate a grand army with over 60 unique characters, from humans and elves to massive beasts and heavenly angels.
I'm pretty sure it's the guys that did Dragon's Crown and
which hang heavy over our home.
Muramasa and those kind of games. I forget what they're called. They always do food porn, so I think it is.
But I shall see the
It's
duties
Vanilla.
of my bloodline
Vanilla,
fulfilled.
where is it?
Atlas and Vanillaware
There you go.
present the rebirth of tactical fantasy RPGs. Unicorn Overlord.
That's a fucking sick
Available
name.
March 8th, 2024.
That's a Sega game. So I have to buy it. Unicorn Overlords. That is the best name I've heard for a while. This is Luigi's Mansion 2 remake. This should be good.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. Welcome to Evershade Valley, a place that's screaming and teeming with the supernatural.
I can't go over that name.
Luigi, our faint of heart hero, was sent here to check it out. Time for some mansion mayhem. No spooky adventure is complete without this vacuum-like device, the Poltergust. Use it to light up dark areas, vacuum up objects, and interact.
I wonder
with
how
the
much they
environment.
actually had to
It's a
do to
handy
make this
tool for
HD.
your paranormal escapades. Plus, when you spot a ghost, pop! You can stun them with the strobe bulb, then vacuum them up.
So just in
can
case you
even
didn't know,
grab
this was
multiple
a
ghosts at once.
3DS game originally.
In this game, you'll find ghosts haunting, a former plant research lab, a broken down clock factory that's full of sand, a mine covered in ice and snow, and even more places. These troublemakers will use every trick in the book to block your path. Can Luigi summon his courage and save the day? Looking for other ghost hunters? Up to 4 players online can do some exercise across different multiplayer modes.
Okay. They put a bit of,
Luigi's
bit of work
Mansion
into
2
it then.
HD creeps onto Nintendo Switch next summer.
いかがでしたか？ここで皆さんに2つのお知らせがあります。
All right.
1つ目ですが、こちらの映像をご覧ください。
One of these might be the thing that I heard about already, or that got leaked. I mean, this is Mario, right?
「大きなハテナブロックが見えてきましたが、実はこのハテナブロック、現在京都府宇治市に建設中の任天堂資料館の屋上に描かれているものなんです。
Nintendo Gallery?
この資料館の正式名称は任天堂ミュージアムに決まりました。
Wow.
任天堂ミュージア
I
ム
bet
は
a lot of
そ
thought
の名
went
の
into
通り
that.
今までに発売されたさまざまな任天堂製品を展示する施設になりますが、現在2023年度の完成を目指して建設を進めています。
It's only
オープンの時期
6,000
など
miles away.
詳細については改めてお知らせしますので、もうしばらくお待ちください。2つ目はアミーボに関するお知らせです。
Oh, I love amiibos.
ゼルダとガノンドルフの発売日が11月3日に決定しま
I
した。
need to buy those.
そしてゼノブレイド3の
Shit,
ノ
I
ア
need
と
to buy
リ
those
オ
as
は
well.
2体1組のセットで2024年1月19日に発売します。さらに新たなアミーボとして大乱闘スマッシュブラザーズスペシャルからソラの
Huh?
発売が決
Oh,
定し
okay,
ました。
Sora. I'm not
こ
going to
れ
get
によっ
Sora.
てスマブラスペシャルの全ファイターがアミーボに勢ぞろいします。
You know my thoughts about Kingdom
発
Hearts.
売は2024年を予定していますのでお楽しみに。
Shall I book tickets? Yeah, maybe, John. Last time that happened,
続いてはこちらの映像をご覧
we
くだ
did
さい。
go quite far around the world. Yeah, so this is okay. This is what I had spoiled.
The first F-Zero game returns as a 99-player battle royale.
Yeah, okay, this isn't. I didn't know what this looked like
F-Zero
though.
99. Race on classic F-Zero courses with
I already
machines
knew
from
this,
the
yeah.
original Super NES game. Tear through courses in high-speed races, but be careful. Your power meter will decrease if you crash into
This
pilots
is
or guardrails.
chaos.
If it hits 0, you're out.
But it
You'll need
looks
to
so
avoid
cool.
collisions and conserve your power meter to stay in the race. Feeling risky?
Wait, is this already
Spend
out?
some of your power meter for a temporary speed boost.
Oh shit.
You can also collect super sparks, which appear when machines collide, to boost up to a special path called the Skyway. It's your best chance at bypassing your rivals and jumping into a higher position. Complete goals while you're racing to unlock cosmetic options for your machine.
That music's so good. It's still so good. I hope it doesn't sound this low quality in the game though.
99 players, 1 winner. It's time to race your way to first place. Because F-Zero 99 will be available exclusively for active Nintendo Switch online members shortly after this presentation.
This unfortunately got leaked last week.
30年以上の時を経て F-Zero が
Okay, I'm just gonna pause it there for a second. Just give me fucking F-Zero GX on Switch, you pricks. The only problem I have with the idea of this is that I think Tetris 99 might have been... Is that gone now? So I can't... This might only be up for like a couple of years or something before they pull the plug.
バトルロイヤルになって蘇ります。任天堂
Sounds
スイ
good
ッ
in
チ
the
オンライン
game.
に
Okay,
加入
Adam.
していると
That's good.
購入できるこのスーパーファミコンのコントローラーにももちろん対応しています。
Yeah, it sounded a bit like low quality there.
ぜひ1位を目指して挑戦してみてください。それではヘッドラインをご覧ください。
That is cool. I'd like an
One
actual
little hero,
F-Zero as well,
one
please.
humongous problem. Welcome to Bandle City, a whimsical land inhabited by small fuzzy beings called Yordles. After a party gets a little too wild,
Oh, it's League of
the portals
Legends.
holding the land together collapse and throw everything into chaos. It's up to you and your knitting magic to stitch Bandle City back together. Journey across the land to gather materials and craft items and meals for the locals. As you continue gathering and crafting, you can weave together new upgrades by unlocking more branches of the skill tree.
Where's the mode where I
Enchant your
abuse my
experience even
teammates?
further by embarking
telling
on
them to fuck
quests
off.
and hosting festivals for the community.
Wouldn't be
Can
League
you
of Legends
save
without it,
Bandle
right?
City? And what mysteries will you discover during your magical adventure? Bandle Tale, a League of Legends story,
I mean,
launches
that-
on Nintendo Switch next year.
That looks kind of cute.
Wait, did you hear that? Join best friends Nunu and Willem on a journey across the frozen wilds of the Freljord. Jump, climb,
Is this League of
Play your way
Legends as
through
well?
a beautiful yet treacherous land, where every step taken and each puzzle solved will bring you closer to the truth about these friends and their past.
What's this League
Song
of
Nunu,
Legends
a League of
extended
Legends
universe
story,
they're doing?
launches first on Nintendo Switch November 1st. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation.
There's tons of games.
Let's move into Formation.
More WarioWare?
Shops doesn't feel like a prize.
Didn't we just have a WarioWare come out?
Welcome to the island. This tropical resort contains tons of micro games that'll get your body moving. In each micro
There's
game,
no
you'll get
fucking
into
way
a
I'm playing
specific
that.
pose called a form. Copy the
Not
form
a
shown, then
chance.
perform the correct action as quick as you can.
Oh, I think this got
The
announced.
micro games will come
before,
one
didn't
after
it?
another, so look alive.
I can't do it.
Plus, up to 4 players can battle it out in party mode. Reach the goal without getting caught by Medusa.
Freeze!
Or settle the score in an arena to be the last one posing. With over 200 lightning-fast micro games and multiplayer modes aplenty, everyone's in for a wacky time.
I'm not
WarioWare Move
writing a
It
W
launches
with my
on
ass.
Nintendo
It's not
Switch
happening.
November 3rd. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, God.
A heroic tale will soon unfold.
Tom game.
Lead an army of over 100 heroes into battle and put an end to an empire's invasion.
Oh, I backed this.
Meet Noah, a humble villager. Sane, an officer from the Empire. And Marissa, a forest guardian.
This was a Kickstarter game.
These 3 band together to fight for a common goal. On their journey, they'll meet a variety of heroes who can join their cause.
Shockman. Yeah, there's like
This is your
100
home
characters you
base,
can recruit.
known as the headquarters. As allies join you, additional facilities will become available. You'll be able to tend crops, open shops, and more. Each hero you encounter has their own backstory and motivation. They may not always get along at first, but these conflicts may strengthen the bonds between your heroes. Trust, betrayal, justice, and truth. A heroic tale will begin when Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes launches on
It's
Nintendo Switch.
pretty much
April
a
23rd.
Suikoden sequel,
Participate
or
in some
spiritual
pixel
sequel at
perfect
least.
play.
I did back Good Boy Galaxy, Reese, yeah.
Next stop, Octopia. Travel to a
Oh.
charming parallel world in this
I
paid
s-
DLC for Eastward.
Oh, okay.
Help
I
Sam and
say,
John
I still
turn the
haven't played
pages of a
the
new chapter
haven't played the main
as they
game yet.
adjust to country life in a mountainside village.
Is this just
Tend to
Stardew Valley?
livestock. Whip up culinary delights for your neighbors. And restore buildings to help the village thrive. And if you're new to Eastward, don't worry. You can access the DLC even if you haven't played the main story.
Reese, I think
Eastward,
when I
Octopia
backed it, I think I
ventures
got
onto Nintendo Switch this winter.
the physical tier, as far as I'm aware.
Get back into the groove. In this sequel to War Groove,
Oh, I
charge across
heard
3
this was really
tactical
good.
campaigns with valiant factions, including a new Mousefolk faction, the Fari.
It's in my backlog.
Plus, you
Like
can now
everything else.
supercharge your commander's groove to unleash devastating attacks. Lead a roguelike offensive in conquest mode. Battle friends locally or online.
I'm not sure, Reese. I'll have to
Or
look into
create
it.
and share your own cutscenes and campaigns. War Groove 2 marches onto Nintendo Switch as a console exclusive October 5th. Pre-orders
Okay.
begin on Nintendo eShop
I think
shortly after this presentation.
Was the first one a console exclusive? Ah, Dave the Diver.
Dive and catch fish by day,
Everyone seems to love
then
this.
serve them as sushi by night in the aquatic adventure Dave the Diver. Use the fish you've caught to concoct recipes and create the day's menu. Then tend to the clamoring customers at your sushi restaurant. Explore an ever-changing underwater world
This
to
looks
find
cool.
the best ingredients and strive to exceed culinary expectations.
What?
Dave the Diver launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch October 26th.
First for consoles,
Pre-orders
okay.
and a free demo swim onto Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation.
I'd quite like to get that physically if they do a physical version.
The final wave is racing in. Here's a sneak peek at Wave 6, the final wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. From Mario Kart Wii, Daisy Circuit. More returning characters
This
are also
game
being
has
added
a
in Wave 6.
ridiculous amount
From
of
Mario Kart
tracks
Double
now.
Dash, Diddy Kong. From Mario Kart Wii, Funky Kong.
Absolutely ridiculous
And
amount of
from
tracks.
Mario Kart Tour, Pauline. And also, Peachette. Wave 6 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass drives onto Nintendo Switch this winter.
48 extra
This
tracks.
DLC can be purchased on its own, while active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can also enjoy it at no additional cost.
That's so ridiculous.
Plus, a physical version of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC, bundled with some extra goodies, is racing into stores October 6th.
I don't have Mario Kart 8 yet, so that might be my way to get in.
Something new is among us.
Don't give a fuck. Good night, John. Have a nice sleep, man. Among Us coming to Animal Crossing. Among Us Farming Simulator. Bisco crossover. Oh, new map. Is this still popular?
This new map for Among Us is free and launches this October.
いかがでしたか？ここまで任天堂ダイレクトをご視聴いただきありがとうございます。さまざまなタイトルをご紹介してきましたが、9月以降に任天堂から発売するタイトルをまとめたダイジェスト映像をご用意しましたのでご覧ください。
Not getting a lot of new stuff here. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Nope, not playing it. That's cool. That's cool. Don't care. That's cool. Nah. That is cool. I mean, it looks cool, but I'm not going to buy it. That's cool.
これから発売するタイトルをお
A
楽しみに。
lot of Mario there.
次が最後の映像となります。
Alright,
ご覧ください。
surprise me. That's more Mario. You're not surprising me. Paper Mario. Is it a new one? What's up, Mo? Goombella. I do love the style of this. Problem is, I think the last Paper Mario game they made was a bit shit, apparently, wasn't it? Is this Sticker Star or something? Music sounds nice. That looked like teenager Yoshi or something. This music is fucking sick, by the way. This music is so good. Oh right, that was the bitrate killer right there. Okay, this looks really fun. Oh, it's just the GameCube one remade. Okay. Fine. Oh god, is it HAL?
ゲームキューブで発売したペーパーマリオ RPG がグラフィックを新たに登場します。当時遊ばれた方はもちろん、
I actually
まだプレイしてい
haven't
ない
played
方
the
も
original.
マリオたちとペラペラな世界を冒険してみてはいかがでしょうか。今回の任天堂ダイレクトは以上となります。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
All right. There's nothing else, is there? No, finished. Let me chuck a tune on here. I have got to say that might be one of their weaker directs, I think. Like it's still good, but there was a lot of stuff that was already announced, and it was kind of just reiterations. No, Kyle, going to do the state of play in a minute. Actually, just going to cap my thoughts off on this, and then going to do state of play. Yeah, I don't know if you guys agree. It was good. Wasn't bad, but there was a bit of an kind of an over-reliance on stuff that was already announced. F-Zero 99 would have been a really cool surprise if it wasn't leaked. Although it's still not what I kind of want to say. It's not what F-Zero fans want. But at the same time, it might be quite a good way of getting new people into F-Zero as well. Yeah, it was good. It's not a bad direct. It was just a bit safe. But I do wonder if that's because we're on the brink of a new console coming out. So they haven't really got any like risky games. But actually, they don't tend to do risky games very often, do they? Let's go. So what have we got? We've got, hang on. So Splatoon 3 DLC. We knew about that. They're just showing more of that off. Fine. Mario vs Donkey Kong. That's a remake. Prince of Persia. That looks sick. I mean, we've already seen it though. Horizon Chase 2. Apparently well loved. I never played it, but that was a cool stealth drop. Super Crazy Rhythm Castle. It looks okay. Spy Anya. I'm all for Spy Family stuff, but anime games generally trash or average. Mario RPG. We'd already seen it. It'd already been announced. They were just showing more of it. Another Code Recollection was quite interesting because those are fairly unknown DS/Wii games that were, from what I remember, quite good. Princess Peach Showtime. I mean, we hadn't actually properly seen that, so that was a good thing they showed there. Saga Emerald Beyond. That's kind of cool because we didn't really get any of the Saga games in the West. Tomb Raider 1 to 3 remaster. I find that very hard to get excited about because, especially if they're going to keep it like it was in terms of how it controls, that is going to be jank as fuck. But hey, you know, apparently they're making these ones first before they make new ones, so whatever. If it gets us some new Tomb Raiders, I'm down for it. Detective Pikachu Returns, we knew about that already. Trombone Champ, that was another stealth drop. That was that's kind of cool. That's a game that I don't think I'd enjoy playing, but it was fun to watch people play it. Battle Crush, that was, yeah, I mean, Battle Royale stuff I'm not down for, really. War Tales look kind of cool. Very brown, like the brownest game, but probably quite a good handheld game by the looks of it. Contra Operation Galuga, I'm not totally convinced by the style of it, but it's always cool to see a new Contra. I wasn't convinced until I heard Way Forward. Way Forward generally put out some good stuff, so that's potentially good. Unicorn Overlord. That's got to be the game for me. Fucking dumbest name ever. I love it. It's Vanillaware, so you know it looks good. Yeah, I'm down for it. It's a Sega game. I have to buy it. That's the rules. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. I mean, again, it's a remake of a 3DS game. I don't know how excited we can possibly get for that, but they showed off some cool bits for that. Amiibo updates. I'm a bit of a sucker for Amiibos. I'm not buying Sora because fuck Kingdom Hearts. Sorry, Kingdom Hearts lovers. That game almost made me quit streaming. F-Zero 99. F-Zero 99, yeah, like I said, it's a cool idea. I just kind of wish we'd get more proper F-Zero. But, you know, that would, again, it would be hard to get that excited about it because it would be F-Zero GX, which is already come out. Unless they did a completely new one, I don't know. Bandletale, League of Legends story. I mean, actually, the League of Legends games there looked alright. Bandletale looked pretty cute. The other one looked a little bit less good, maybe. WarioWare Move It. Again, we'd already known about it. I'm absolutely not playing it because I'm too shy. I'll embarrass the shit out of myself. Aiden Chronicle. I backed it. That should tell you how I feel about that game. Eastward Octopia. I mean, I think Eastwood's meant to be good. I don't see how that kind of links in. It just looks like they're going for Stardew Valley bucks, unless I'm missing something. Royal Groove 2. I think is very, again, I've got it in the pile of shame somewhere. That's meant to be a really good strategy, turn-based strategy game. David Diver. We knew that was coming. I've heard that's very good. Mario Kart DLC. Among Us DLC. Don't care. Sorry, I'm not a child. That's going to annoy people. Yeah, Paper Mario was a surprise. But again, it's a remake. The thing I'm worried about basically is that there's a bit too much of a reliance on Mario. Now, they've had a big year with the movie, so it kind of makes sense to release a shitload of Mario games, but guys, you have other franchises, like, you know, where's my fucking proper Star Fox game as an example? Carl, I'm sorry, I don't mean it. Yeah, I think, like I said, I think it's mainly because of how big the Mario movie is. I think they're probably... Oh, actually, well, no, probably not, because they were been in development for a while, I would imagine. But it helps that the Mario movie is done really well, so they're kind of pushing that. But also, because we've got, like I said, the new machine probably out. My theory is the new Switch, or the Switch replacement, will come out probably March or April 25. And they'll announce it at the June Direct next year. That's my theory. Because we're getting close to a new machine, I don't feel like we're getting like high effort games. We're getting remakes or remasters, which are still, they seem to be putting a lot of work in, but are decidedly less, there's less effort there than if they make a completely new game, if that makes sense. There you go. Christ, I haven't done one of those kind of breakdowns for a while. I have to say, I actually prefer doing directs and stuff later, because I get a chance to kind of go through it like this and see all the names, and I can kind of, I don't have to worry about getting out at the right time and all that kind of stuff. It's quite nice, actually. Yeah, Reese, Trombone Champ is out today, apparently, for Switch. Mo's played a bit of F-Zero 99. It's fun, but I'm very bad in the game. I'm sure I would be pretty bad as well, Mo, honestly. Maybe the new Metroid will be the initial system seller for the next console. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Metroid Prime 4, because they restarted it, didn't they? I would almost like to say they'd get out remasters of 2 and 3 before they did 4, but I guess I think remaster of Prime 1 did well, so it makes sense that they do the other ones. Mo thinks the new console release this time next year. LOL games look cute. I just opened the door to darkness. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, honestly, Kingdom Hearts, I love the games, as in how the game plays, but I fucking hate the story. I just really, really hate it. I'm sorry. I really hate it. Yeah, so the new Switch they showed off at Gamescom, but behind closed doors, supposedly. They said they will not announce anything until at least April next year. So it stands to reason that they'll announce it at June's Direct next year. But yeah, the reason I say March or April is because traditionally Nintendo avoid Christmas. So people, like today when I was talking to people at work, they were like, oh yeah, definitely going to say something about the new Switch, like this Direct. I'm like, no, they won't, because if they do it now, then they're going to fuck up their Christmas sales. So they're not going to announce it now. I already knew they weren't going to announce it now anyway, because they said it's not going to be until at least April, end of the financial year. And yeah, it's a difficult one. My money's on March or April 25, because at that point we'll be 8 years in, which is how long a generation usually lasts nowadays. But Christmas, like October, November next year, could also work, because then you've got the Christmas money. And there aren't any, well, see, this is the thing, there aren't any direct competitors, but next year you might also have a slim Xbox Series machine and a slim PS5, not to mention if they do a Pro console. And I don't know if they'll necessarily want to go against that, if that was the case. I'm putting it out there now. I'm saying March or April 25. Showing it June next year. Having it come out March or April the following year. Putting it out there. You know, Tom, this is really your thing. You put these videos on YouTube. I do, Kyle, but unfortunately they do not go anywhere. It's a shame, really, because actually the last couple of these, I feel like I haven't really had I don't know. I haven't really had a lot to say about them. This one's been pretty easy to talk about, funny enough. But yeah, let's cap off the Direct here for a second, so we can get into State of Play in a minute. Yeah, a little bit weaker than their normal Direct. I'd still give that a 3 out of 5 though. There was enough in there for me that was interesting. Just wasn't maybe not up to their usual standard of. There wasn't a lot of surprises for me. So, you know me, I like surprises. That's my main jam.